Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the 2022 Thor Tranquility Model 19 PT built on the Ford chassis, and it is all-wheel drive. So let's take a look. There's a long running board below, big tulle awning on top, opening window right here in the sliding door. Down there is the propane connection for an exterior grill. Another opening window back here. Two 110 outlets. Let's move to the rear. Bike rack back here. Backup camera above. There's some backup sensors below. Tow hitch with a 4-pin connection, and take a look at the clearance. I'm going to open up these rear doors. Now the bike rack is low, so you do have to watch out that you don't hit yourself with it when you're opening up these rear doors. Now there's no storage in these back doors. There are some speakers. There's a roll down bug screen and a roll down privacy shade. Now there's not really that much garage storage back here. There's a little bit of room above. On the driver's side there is this spray port. All right, let's move to the driver's side. There's an opening window back here, sewer hose storage, propane fill below with an on-off switch, the trim exhaust. Below is the sewer connection, cassette toilet, LED light, the city fill, solar input, cable TV, and here's the 30 amp plug-in. Up here is the lockable gravity water fill. You do have to open the driver's door to access your gas input. And there's a nice side step for the driver. Moving to the front, there are some front sensors for parking. Camera right here in the front. And up above is a light bar. Okay, it's time to check out the interior. There's a fold-down table that you can use outside. There's two USB ports right there and two 110 outlets. Below there's a little storage area and a little netting below, good for stashing your shoes. Let's go inside. And this is what it looks like inside. So let's start with the cockpit area. Now I do have some head clearance for part of the way, but then there is this ledge above, so you do have to do some ducking. Now this is on the Ford chassis and it is all-wheel drive. The seat is comfortable, has a nice armrest. The seat is manual though, not power seats. There are power windows, power mirrors, There's a switch to turn on that exterior big spotlight, an emergency start switch. The steering wheel has some nice controls ready at your fingertips. In front of the driver, there's a little ledge for storage, a USB port, a 12 volt. In the center, there's another ledge where you can stash some more papers, another area where you can put some additional items, and on the passenger side, another little area to store some items. There's even a cup holder right here for the passenger. In front of the passenger down below, there's a good-sized glove box. Moving to the center, there's two cup holders, a USB port, and a 12 volt. There's this nice touchscreen entertainment center right here in the middle. Above, there is this ledge where you can stash some items. Sort of serves like a headliner shelf, but it's somewhat shallow, but you can still get some items in there. All right, so let's go check out the rest of this RV. Now, these two captain seats in the cockpit area do swivel around. Behind the driver's seat is the storage for the tabletop, for the pedestal table, and there's an area here for the leg for the pedestal table. There's also the ladder to access the roof. Right over here upon entry of the sliding door, you have a grab handle, two hooks where you can hang some towels, maybe even your keys if you'd like, the master volt control panel, two 110 outlets, the master on-off switch, the solar charge controller, and the fire extinguisher. Up above here, there are two USB ports, a holder for the portable JBL speaker, which it does come with, and below that is the BM Pro, which controls most of the electronics in the RV. Now, the sliding door comes with a bug screen, and there's this nice window in the sliding door that also opens up and has an additional screen. Let's check out the kitchen area. You have a little bit of counter space here, especially with the sink being covered. And it's a good sized sink. Curved faucet. 2-burner propane cooktop, which is not covered. Now below there are 3 drawers, and they're a good size. Across, right behind the driver's seat, is the microwave. And it's a nice little microwave. It is not convection. Below that is the refrigerator. And it's a decent size, 1, 2, 3 levels of storage, plus 2 good-sized bins below. The door has 2 adjustable bins, and the lower one has this lever so you can use it to secure some items. Up here is the freezer, and it is a small freezer, but it does shut nicely. Below the refrigerator, there's this panel access, and that is for the water system. Let's check out the bathroom. So there are these double doors and little magazine holders below. Let's open this up and take a look. You can turn on the light, and this is what the bathroom looks like. So there are these 2 rods that are removable, so you can hang wet items in there. I'm going to remove the lower one so I can step on in. All right, so I'm going to set that aside. And now I'm going to step in. So it's got a good amount of room. It's not too big though. Now, these doors do have an extender up here on each door that you can hook into this hole on top so that it keeps the door in the extended position. So now it's in line with the curvature at the bottom. and that gives you that extra arm space this way. Okay, so let's check out the bathroom. Has a shower head. It is small. There is a start-stop switch. Big medicine cabinet with 2 mirrors. Let's open those up. Nice amount of room. There are no shelves in there though. Power air vent above, and the switch for that is located right here, and the light switch for the bathroom is right beside it. Has a fold down sink, and you swivel the faucet over so that the water flows into the basin, and there's a drain down in there, so then after you've used it, you just let the water drain right into that drain hole. Now below that, there's a covered toilet paper holder. And this is a cassette toilet, and it does swivel to the side, and it gives you that somewhat slightly extra space for you when you're in the bathroom. And it does come with this nice fabric shower curtain. All right, so that pretty much does it for the bathroom. Now let's check out the living area of this RV. This rear sofa has seating for 3. There are 3 seat belts back here, 2 over-the-shoulder belts, and 1 lap belt in the center. There are also 2 side seats. The one on the passenger side is a good size, however, there is no seat belt here. The driver's side seat is somewhat unusable because it's right beside this cabinet and the TV. Now the TV does swivel out, so you can adjust it to where you need to see it. Behind the TV, there are 2 110 outlets, 2 USB ports, and a 12 volt. On the driver's side, there's this window that does open up on the side here and has a nice bug screen. There's also a pull-down privacy shade. Above, there's a push-on-off light and another push-on-off light that is adjustable. The passenger side has a bigger window. This side here opens up and does have a nice bug screen. Pull-down privacy shade and another push-on-off light and another adjustable push-on-off light. Now I'm going to show you how this rear seating area turns into a bed. So I'm going to pull up on this sofa and it lays out flat. Next, I'm going to pull up on the driver's side seat cushion. And I'm going to grab the cushion that is on the passenger side. Now this passenger side cushion has a hard board beneath it, so that is going to serve as the center cushion. And I'm going to rest that on the ledge right there. Next, I'm going to grab these backrests and the one on the other side and place that in like that. And there is the bed. Let's try it out. Now there's a good amount of room for 2 people back here. Now I'm going to take apart the bed and put it back into a living area. So I'm going to start by removing these backrest cushions. Pick up on this center cushion and place that back in its spot. And then simply place the back cushions in place. Now I'm going to pull up on this rear sofa seat, hang on to the back, And there you go, rear sofa seating area again. While I'm sitting here, I want to point out some 110 outlets that I'm noticing. Down here, there are two 110 outlets below the driver's side seat. Underneath the wardrobe cabinet, there are two additional 110 outlets. And on the side of the cooktop, also beside the passenger side seating, there are two additional 110 outlets. Now let's check out the cabinet storage. Right on the side of the bathroom, there's this wardrobe, and it does have two adjustable shelves. It's a good amount of room. There's a hanging rod above that is not removable. On the driver's side, there are two upper cabinets, nice curved Euro style. And it does open up into one single unit. On the side here, there's a cable, two 110 outlets, and an HDMI. On the passenger side, there are three cabinets. The one back here has two USB ports. The cabinet on the side of it opens up to form one single unit. Good amount of space in there. And now the cabinet that is above the kitchen countertop area has the Truma controller, which controls your in-cabin heater and your hot water, and two 110 outlets. Now the main cabin air vent is located right back here, right beside the AC unit, which is low profile. So that wraps it up for this tour of the 2022 Thor Tranquility Model 19 PT, built on the Ford chassis. Now it is all-wheel drive, however, it doesn't have as high of a clearance as the Mercedes chassis. I do love the layout, however, the rear sleeping area is not electronic, so it does take a little bit of work to get it laid down into that bed. The bathroom was a good, decent size. I love that they packed a lot of amenities into this little 19-footer. It does have the microwave, the refrigerator, and you've got your little kitchen area right here. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe to my channel and join me for some more videos. Bye for now.